The scooters were lined up like greyhounds at a dog race. Me? I was the oddball, sitting on a 195-kilo thumper. The light had just turned green. I didn't lunge, didn't rev, didn't feel the need to prove anything. I just rolled the throttle. Smooth, gentle. Let the classic 350 do its thing. It didn't bolt. It flowed. And somehow, by the time we crossed the second intersection, I was ahead. Not because I was fast, but because they were in a hurry and I was in rhythm. And that's the part nobody tells you when you're eyeing a Royal Enfield for city use. It's not about the weight, boss. It's about rhythm. And the J Series Classic 350? It's got rhythm for days, da. Now yeah, I get it. The old question hasn't disappeared. Is this thing too heavy for the daily grind? Bro, I've heard that from every second guy at the chai tapri. Laughs. But here's the truth. That question's changed. We're not talking weight versus city life anymore. We're talking torque versus traffic. And whether this new engine is a low-rev savior or just another legacy lump panting in rush hour. Sarcastic. So let's break it down. Real talk, real quick. 20.2 bhp, 27 Newton meter of torque, and peak torque kicks in at just 4000 rpm. Now what that really means? You don't have to wring the bugger's neck to make it move. It's like riding a wave instead of paddling like mad. But then again, 195 kilos. That's no joke. Laughs softly. When you're sitting next to 20 scooters that look like mosquitoes with engines, yeah,
So,
it messes with your
Is
head a
it
bit.
quick enough for the city? Weirdly, yeah. But not that kind of quick. This bike doesn't leap forward like it's on Red Bull. It doesn't weave through gaps like it's late for an exam. But what it does is glide. You roll off the throttle, then roll it back on, and it's just there, like a friend who waited. No hesitation, no drama, just talk, doing its quiet job. If you're coming off a 150cc screamer, it'll feel slow at first. You'll wonder, what is this lazy buffalo? But give it 10 minutes. Short shifts, steady hands, no showing off, and suddenly you get it. The classic starts to make sense. Because the magic, bro, is in that J series engine. Refined, silky, linear. The gearbox feels like it's been oiled with butter from your grandmother's kitchen. And the torque, it just stays with you. Loyal, like an old dog. Some days, I ride through half the city in third gear. Clutch untouched. Not because I'm lazy, okay, little bit, but because the classic lets me. It doesn't need to feel fast. It needs to feel easy. And that, it nails. But look, I won't lie, no sugarcoating here. The classic's weight, it's real, boss. Try doing a U-turn in a crowded lane with a sack of groceries hanging off your handlebar and a man yelling about parking space. Bhaiya, idhar mat ghusna. You will feel every single damn kilo. And if you're on the shorter side or not too confident with slow speed handling, there's a learning curve. You and the bike, you got to become friends, real friends. The kind who've seen each other's worst days and still ride together. Softly, almost sentimental. But here's what you get in return. Composure. The classic doesn't bounce off potholes, doesn't get flustered when a Volvo bus zooms past inches away. It's like a boat in a choppy sea. Heavy, yes, but unshakable. And in city traffic, that stability,
So
that's
what's the
gold.
final word?
That's confidence.
If your definition of a city bike is something feather-light that zigzags between rickshaws like it's playing Frogger, then yeah, this ain't that. But if what you crave is a machine that glides through chaos, that forgives rough shifts, absorbs garbage roads, and makes you feel a bit more human by the end of your commute, then yes, the J Series Classic 350 is absolutely quick enough for the city. Because with this bike, it's not about how fast you get there.
It's about how little effort it takes to get there. And in a world where everything, work, noise, traffic, people already takes so much out of you, that ease, that calm, that rhythm, that's a bloody win.